Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play What Remains of Edith Finch Part 2. So in the last part we got Molly's story and how I still believe she died from eating those poisonous holly berries. I don't think she ate herself or whatever.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Yeah, so I wonder who dies next. When she's got all these like animal creature stuff everywhere. She got the dead starfish, we've got the animal skull, we got the fox on the calendar, December of 1940. Got all these dead bugs, and the stuff. I wonder actually if this was Edie's doing. Like maybe trying to study what Molly had written. Ooh, why are we going out here? This seems dangerous.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Well, and
you would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Obvious now that you're not a cat to do this.
When we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Our mom named it Molly because of that story. Look at all the canvases.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
I want all these canvases. Like, I love the varying sizes. Okay. I am not aiming to be offensive here at all. But tell me, when you look down, she doesn't look pregnant. She does. I think she looks pregnant to me. But she is 17, so...
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Hide from my mom, huh?
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh my gosh.
She could have, but she didn't.
That's amazing. A dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. I don't recognize. I'm so bad with anything geographical. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Is that what we're named after? Are we Edith Jr.?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole man. Wow.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
A week before they... Oh my god. She's losing all of these
The
kids.
room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh my gosh.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Why?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Ooh, it was like a houseboat thing. That's why it sank.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Oh.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Is that actually the house or something, or is it just very big
His daughter
statue?
Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, so Sven built the house.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
You think? Can I look out, like, out of the people? I guess not. Oh, the controls are super wonky sometimes. Norwegian. So are they from Norway?
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
See, I keep seeing this Norwegian folktales everywhere. It must have been from Norway. That must be what the accent is. I don't know. I am so bad with accents. Ew! What is this bathroom? Wait.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Okay.
It was a pretty big trace.
You think? Pink fur floor, pink fur toilet cover, pink tiling. Who would I like? Sorry, I like pink, but this is too much. I also like that we can't see ourselves in the mirror. Okay, but this was the one that was labeled Gregory, wasn't it? Oh, we got another book. Sorry, I keep getting drinks.
There's
I'm really
a secret
thirsty
in this bathroom.
for some reason.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, I'm loving all these little secret books. These are so cool. Oh, that's a gravestone right there. You doing, Bailey? Sorry, I have dogs with me. Swing set. Nope, Milton was here again. Fort Calvin. That is such a cool little area. I love little like coves like that. Odin Finch National Park. That is so cool. I love the little bridge. Oh my gosh, she's got a little thing up here too. Oh, I guess his bridge was taken down. There probably was one at some point. Whee! Oh, she won't get down. Okay.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
This is so cool.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
I don't know.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, we're on a swing. And
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Okay, I get the feeling I'm supposed to actually be swinging. I feel like this is a bad idea if we
At
got a
Barbara's funeral,
cast on
we
his head.
swore
Barbara's
he'd never
funeral?
be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. We go flying off this swing, don't we? But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
See, every kid always
I
tries
told him
this.
going around was impossible.
We always
Maybe
try
if I
and go all
hadn't
the way
said that.
around. How come every time I talk when the kid talks?
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Yeah, every
And
kid
maybe
tries to
he'd
go
still be
around.
here.
Oh my gosh.
but I doubt it.
Every kid tries to go all the way
I
around.
think he'd already made up his mind.
And it doesn't work. So I get the feeling it
That's
happens
what I
here.
want to remember about my brother.
Oh my god. Does he get like wrapped up by the chains or something? Oh.
the day
don't.
he met
Oh
this mighty flood. And he did.
no. Oh. No, that's awful.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
God, that sucks. All of these suck. And I've only done 2.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
So it never changed at all.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Well, I'm sure. Oh, we're going this way. Okay. Another puzzle thingy. Whoa. In you go, girly. I'm not much of a crawler.
The
I would
passages were a pretty tight fit.
hate all these crawling. All
They'd
this
obviously
crawling.
been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Pregnant. Smaller hands and bellies. I think we're pregnant. Seriously. That just confirms it for me. We're gonna look down.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Pregnant. I swear.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
After what? Barb Street. This room is a mess. Looks like it's from the 60s or something. Oh, that makes sense. 1944 to 1960. Oops. Dreadful stories.
Of all
That
the
did not
stories
sound
people
good when
wrote
we
about
sat down.
Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh.
Getting better. I think you
Yikes.
just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter.
Ah, just what she
Her
wanted to
convention
do.
comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
Ooh.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Also, just could have kept messing
I'll
with
be back in a sec.
it. Okay, send the guy down with a clutch.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was
Why'd we put the key back in the music box? Oh no, what's with the music? What?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
What am I doing? I don't want to do this.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, what? Okay, so that's where our dad got hurt. Is that just his blood and we're like reading too much into this? I'm not liking this.
The old witch rattled and grew still.
Serves him right.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
Cool.
She threw him out,
Bye.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
His crutch.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, the music's back on. Cartoon style is definitely reminding me of Batman Telltale. That's my rollerblade. Are you in my room? Better not be. Well, I guess it's sitting out here in the hallway. Ooh, what is that?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And curious he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Yeah. Frickin' that. Oh, that's what a break our rolling.
The story might not be over yet.
I don't want to take my eyes off of him, but I have to go downstairs. I think. It's gonna be gone. Yep.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Oh no. Okay.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, ha ha. Okay. Pretty sure that was about as fake as Molly's story.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
And she was remembered. So I'm betting it was the boyfriend that did something. But maybe it backfired or something like that. I completely doubt that story too. Can't go out that way. I think I have to leave the way I came in.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
You think? Okay. So we're back out in the main house.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're supposed to go back down and now like finagle with the music box, since that was honestly one of the biggest points of the story, showing us how to get downstairs. Come on. I'm turning it. There we go.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Ew. So it's supposed to be like his early design for that dragon slide thing that killed him. I'm assuming this is Sven's work area. Yeah, hence the Sven on
I saw
above
Edie
his
sneak down
bench.
to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
I think that's what every kid thinks when they see someone.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Ew. Okay, so before we continue down into like this dark hall cave thing, we're actually gonna end the part here. So we learned about Calvin and Barbara in this part. So far Calvin's is the saddest one that I've done, but we've only done 3. out of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, I guess we did Ingeborg or Odin, so it's 4. So a little over a third of the way through, or a fifth of the way through. So I don't math. Yeah, this is actually a really good game. I don't know, I think out of all of them so far, Molly has been my least favorite, just because of the whole, like, eating things. No thanks. But, yeah, so thank you guys so much for, I won't look at the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do actually have my Sims channel linked down below if any of you guys like to go check that out. That would be amazing. I would totally appreciate it. And yeah, so thank you guys, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.